In 2014, armed agents stormed a medical clinic in Helena, Montana. They weren't there for a drug cartel. They weren't there for violent criminals. They were there for a doctor. Railroaded, the story of Dr. Mark Ibsen. Dr. Mark Ibsen didn't set out to become controversial. He graduated with a dream: to help people. After completing his residency, he spent years saving lives in ERs across Montana and California. But when Dr. Ibsen opened Urgent Care Plus in Helena, he noticed something that broke his heart. Chronic pain patients, people suffering from debilitating conditions, were being abandoned, cast aside. Patient: every doctor turned me away. I couldn't get out of bed, I couldn't work, I couldn't live. Then I found Dr. Ibsen. So Dr. Ibsen did what any compassionate physician would do. He became the doctor of last resort, accepting the complex cases other physicians were too afraid to take. He implemented comprehensive care, addiction screening, patient contracts, and documented everything. But in the new America, where treating pain had become a crime, none of that would matter. In 2012, the Montana Board of Medical Examiners set their sights on Dr. Ibsen. Their weapon: a handful of cherry-picked patient charts reviewed by a consultant who had never met a single patient. The accusations were the same ones leveled at pain doctors across America. Never mind that his patients were thriving. Never mind that they had their lives back. The harassment escalated for 2 years, and then in July 2014, they made their move. On a summer morning, armed agents descended on Dr. Ibsen's clinic and his home simultaneously. They seized patient records, computers, personal property. They treated a physician like a drug kingpin. That same day, the board summarily suspended his medical license, claiming he posed an immediate threat to public health and safety. The man who dedicated his life to healing was now a menace. Administrative trials dragged on for years. In 2016, they revoked his license. They banned him from prescribing the very medications his patients needed to survive. Patient: when they took his license, I lost everything. I thought about ending it. I had no hope left. But Dr. Ibsen refused to surrender. Where others might have given up, Dr. Ibsen fought. He appealed to the Montana First Judicial District Court, and in November 2017, he won. Judge Kathy Seeley didn't just rule in his favor. She eviscerated the board's case. She called their actions arbitrary and capricious, and not supported by substantial evidence. In early 2018, Dr. Ibsen's license was fully restored. No restrictions, complete vindication. But he wasn't done. In 2018, Dr. Ibsen filed a federal civil rights lawsuit. And in 2020, the state of Montana paid him $1.5 million to settle, a tacit admission of injustice. But here's what they don't tell you about winning. Here's what a settlement can't fix. The stress of nearly a decade of persecution took a devastating toll on Dr. Ibsen's health. He suffered heart problems that required open-heart surgery. He faced financial ruin, legal fees, lost income, a practice that never fully recovered. His reputation, built over decades, was shattered in ways that can never be fully repaired. Dr. Ibsen still practices pain management in Helena today. He still treats the patients no one else will see. Dr. Ibsen still practices pain management in Helena today. He still treats the patients no one else will see. Dr. Mark Ibsen's story isn't just about one doctor. It's about what happens when we criminalize compassion, when we abandon the most vulnerable among us because we're too afraid of the politics. Thousands of pain doctors have retired early or left the field. Millions of chronic pain patients abandoned. Suicide rates among pain patients have skyrocketed. This is happening right now in your community. Doctors like Mark Ibsen shouldn't have to choose between helping their patients and losing everything. So what can you do? Learn more about Dr. Ibsen and other pain management physicians who have been railroaded by bad policy on unbedsidemanners.com. Support pain patient advocacy organizations. Share this story. Let people know what's happening. Because the next doctor they come for could be yours, and the next patient left without care could be you. Railroaded. Learn more. Take action. unbedsidemanners.com. For the patients who have nowhere else to turn.